Hello there, guys. Another study here. White to win this. We have a pawn 2 steps away from promotion, and obviously we need to promote that and without losing this piece right away. Otherwise, we cannot win this. So, can you find out how white will do this? Go ahead, pause the video, and see if you can find the variation on your own. Go ahead. And welcome back. Okay, the first move is pretty obvious. It's no point in moving the king, maybe to a6, something like this. The rook will simply come to b4, and then he can sacrifice, and the draw is obvious. And there's no really point of moving the knight either. This could be an attempt to block things, but black will simply play rook d8. We'll go to b8 and sacrifice here. If we're trying to protect the b8 square, the king comes closer, and we see now, of course, there's no way we're going to get this pawn promoted. So the first move is simply to move the pawn and get it 1 step away from promotion, and let's see what black wants to do to try to stop this. All right, let's look at some moves here. Obviously, black needs to move his rook. This could be a try, rook d1. Now it will be a big mistake to promote here, because black will play a rook a8 check, followed by rook b1 check, and then take the queen. But if he moves the rook to d1, well, we have this nice little sacrifice here, knight d6 check. We cannot take it if we want the draw, because we will get the queen, and the queen versus the rook is winning. And if he moves away the king, which is even worse actually, then it's a very, very easy win for us. We will simply promote to a queen. This is the same if it goes up to d5. Maybe that's a better defense. But we will promote. Check comes, king b6, another check, and we get to put our knight in between. And then it's a very easy win, because we keep both the queen and the rook and the knight versus the rook. Okay, so after we push the pawn, he cannot play the rook to d1. What if he plays the rook to d8? Can you see how white wins this? Well, it's the same fantastic move. Knight d6 check again. If it takes, we've seen that already, the same variation. So he has to move the king. And if he moves the king, well, we put our knight on c8, and we will get our promotion next move, and we win this. So black will try the rook d5 check to gain a little bit tempo. Now if we move the king to a6, that is a mistake. Now it's a draw. You can either go to d8 or d1, doesn't matter. We don't have the knight check anymore, because he will take it with the check and the tempo, and then simply move back. So after the rook check, what will we do? Where will we move the king? Well, we move it to b6 instead. What happens now? Rook d1 with the intention of going to b1. Well, we've seen it again. It's the magic move, rook d6. Even though we can take it with the tempo and the check, if we have the king on b6, we can go to c7, and he cannot do anything about promoting the next move. So same will actually work here. Still we get a check. He will not take it. But we have another little issue here. If the king moves away somewhere, let's say to f3, how are we winning this? Can you see it? If you said king c7, that's actually a big mistake. It looks like we're attacking the rook and we can put the knight here, but this is just a draw, because after the rook comes to f8, we play the knight to c8, then black can check, and then sacrifice. So that's not working. So we need to put the knight on c8. And now the rook comes back to d1 with the same intention, with a check and take our promoted piece. But of course, again, we simply go back to d6. We had get the rook away from d8, and this is winning as we've seen before, something like this. Or a check, and then we put the knight in between on b5, and we will promote the next move, and white wins this. So this study was not the hardest one, but it's pretty beautiful, I think, and I think it's very good training for average chess players to see how you can maneuver your pieces and get your pawn into promotion. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.